Hey guys, it's Shon. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome to Not So Average with Shon Wilson. I am your host, Shon Wilson. Today's episode is actually going to be pretty short and sweet, but before we get started, I have a special announcement to make. We have 3 guests who will be joining us beginning mid-July for the show to continue our conversation around life path and destiny. On July 13th, our guest is going to be Jenny Florence of Moon Magic Tarot. It's actually Moon Magic Weekly Tarot is the full name of her YouTube channel. On July 20th, our guest is going to be Alyssa LaRose of Celtic Fairy Tarot. And on July 27th, our special guest is going to be Odessa Mall, Intuitive Healer. I've invited each of these ladies to join us because, given the kind of work they do, I feel they're uniquely positioned to weigh in and give some insight around this oftentimes confusing topic. You see, all of them are tarot readers. Of course they are. Y'all know how much I love the tarot. They're each tarot readers. Some of them take personal clients and some of them just do the readings on YouTube. But either way, part of what they do, part of the work that they do is answering questions for people around life path and destiny. And most importantly, helping them to discover or uncover what their life path or destiny is. So I hope you will join us for the 3-part series. I have already recorded all 3 of the conversations. They were amazing. I'm like shining, beaming, happy, excited, grateful, honored to have had the opportunity to extend our conversation to these wonderful, wonderful souls. And I cannot wait for you to meet them and join us for this, I think, very important topic covered in a pretty fun way. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, okay, so today's episode, y'all, we are going to talk about... Do I know what we're going to talk about? I do. You know, senior moment, okay? Like I blinked for just a second. I did. It happens. We're going to talk about how... We're going to talk about how your life has purpose now. I feel like this is so important. Now, if you've been following the podcast for a while, you will remember that in season 1, I did an episode around why it is never too late to pursue your dreams. Okay? Because a lot of times when it comes to doing something out of the ordinary with our lives, a lot of us will talk ourselves out of it because we feel like we're too old or we've already missed our chance, right? We're too old. That's what I did in that episode. I kept going, too old. I made a bit of a joke out of it because, you know, I don't know, I'm silly. So similar to when we talked about that, please excuse the sirens. Y'all know I live in LA, so it's never quiet. Similar to our conversation around pursuing your dreams at any age, I think it's very important for you to know that your life has purpose now, regardless of your age. Now, listen, this is not one of those situations where I'm going to try to convince you to just be happy with what you have and happy with where you are, though I do tend to think that satisfaction with life is somewhat of a precursor for being effective in your life. If you are constantly dissatisfied, cranky, unhappy, ungrateful for what your life currently is, it makes it harder to go towards something you think would bring you more joy or make you more effective because the energy around you and emanating from you is just too heavy to let you fly, to let you soar, to let you pursue or live out your full potential. So no, I'm not going to try to convince you that you need to just be happy with where you are. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the fact that, as I already alluded to, you can pursue your life path or destiny at any age and get rid of the idea of the possibility that you've missed your destiny. I'm just going to say it outright. That's bullshit. Boom, there, I said it. You cannot miss your destiny. That is not a thing. It is, I don't know where that came from for people, but you can't do it. And feeling as though we missed our opportunity to do something or missed our chance to do something or are too late to do something, oftentimes keeps people from just having experiences. Y'all know how I feel about this. So don't do that to yourself. Know that you have a right to fulfill your life purpose regardless of what age you are. And one of the reasons that is because there is no one life purpose for anybody. It's not a static thing. It's something that I believe is constantly changing, adjusting. It's in flux as we grow, heal, learn, get exposed to new things, have new kinds of relationships, and just go through life. The energy around us and the literal practical parts of our lives that are like earthbound and not about energy, those things are constantly shifting. Everybody seems to say this, but I don't know if everybody really gets the fact that life is constant change. And so because life is constant change, there is no way, I don't think, that there is one purpose that was assigned to you at birth and it was still the same purpose in your 20s and still the same purpose in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. I truly believe that your life purpose can constantly change. And you can constantly, purposely, see what I did there? Change it. Okay? So for some people, their life purpose may be for a time focusing on their children. Whereas before that, their life purpose might have been practicing medicine. The other reason why I think it's important for you to know that your life has purpose now and that you, regardless of your age, it's important for you to follow and or fulfill that purpose is because peers are very important. And when I say peers, I mean people of a similar age. It can't just be that the only people who have a right to pursue a purpose or live a purpose are, again, in their 20s. And listen, if you happen to be in your 20s, don't think I'm picking on you. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm actually quite jealous of you and am grateful that you're watching my content. But no, it's not that I think, how do I put it? A lot of times we just think that we needed to have all the answers when we were starting our adulthood, and that is literally impossible. You haven't learned enough yet to have all of your answers, and you certainly, I feel, for most of us, haven't learned enough, lived enough life yet to necessarily be your most impactful on the planet for the benefit of yourself or others. So at every age, people need peers who are their age. And when you fulfill your purpose, when you live what you feel called to live, do what you feel called to do, it of course inspires other people who are of a similar age to do it. Or if they're already doing it, seeing you come along and do your thing too will help buoy them and make it less likely that they'll compare themselves to others who are either younger or older, because that's another thing that we do. Sometimes we go, I can't live my life purpose yet because I'm too young. I focus on the other because we do have an obsession with youth, particularly in America, I think. No, probably everywhere at this point. But anyway, yeah, sometimes people count themselves out because they think they're too young, but you're not. Regardless of your age, you can begin to live that which you feel called to live. Do that which you feel that you are called to do. Now, this next reason is very, very similar. Actually, I feel like it's identical to one of the reasons that I gave in the episode about why you're never too old to pursue your dreams. And it's simply this. It will feel good for you to live your calling, purpose, life path, destiny, whatever it is pulling at you to go and do it. And particularly if you have a sneaking suspicion that it might make an impact on the world at large, you will feel good doing it. If you don't do it, you are telling yourself no and you are shutting down your own energy. And that can lead to depression, if nothing else, anger, make you unhappy, and you will not be, not just not fulfilling your potential, but enjoying your life enough, living your, I'm going to say it, don't hate me for it, best life. Okay, I said it. We're moving on. Anyway, so it will feel good to do something that you feel you're being called to do. And as I always say, you don't have to feel like it means you have to do it forever, but you do need to at least begin to look into, what might my purpose be at this point in my life, and how can I begin to fulfill it so I can be an impactful person on the planet. You matter. I said that, and it's true. You matter. You are so necessary. Do not, not begrudge, what's the word? Do not deny us the beauty that is you and your soul and your contribution, your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, and actions that you could take, possibly on other people's behalf, but definitely on your own behalf. Because as I said before, you will be an inspiration to others, okay? And then the final, hold on, I gotta cheat. I'm cheating. What? Oh yeah, I can't even believe I had to look that one up. You guys, come on. What else are you gonna do with your time? Right? Just sit and watch TV all day? Now listen, I am not shitting on anybody who likes to just sit and watch TV. I'm really not. I love watching TV. I can finish a series in 24 hours. Ask Justin. There's nothing wrong with TV or any other leisurely pursuit. In fact, I think it's very important for us to remember to relax and to have times of leisure. But if you happen to be somebody who feels like you want to do something, that you want to be active, that you need to be in pursuit of something, or you need to accomplish something or be proactive, if you just happen to have a lot of energy and you want to do something with it, then it might as well be discovering and living out something you feel called to, your purpose. Even if it's something that historically has not been done by people that are your age, do it anyway. And see what happens. You're just going to be happier. And that's a big thing with me. Maybe some people think it's silly, naive, trivial. I don't know. I'm lucky that people don't say nasty things to me in the comments of my content. This is not an invitation for you to do so. But I really do believe that the purpose of life is to enjoy life. And I do believe that we are supposed to be happy and joyful. And if there's something that you are feeling called to do, then doing it is going to make you feel happy and joyful and probably grateful too. Even if there are times and periods of struggle within that activity, purpose, path, fulfillment of your destiny. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, as I said before, we've got this awesome 3-part conversation series that is starting on July 13th. So if you are not already subscribed to whatever platform or following me on whatever platform you are listening to this or watching this, be sure to do so you get notified and can know exactly when Alyssa LaRose, Jenny Florence, and Odessa Mall will be joining me to continue our conversation around life, path, and destiny. And as I say in every episode, YouTube and Spotify are where you want to go if you want to watch us on video. Yes, we all have our cameras on. And then if you prefer audio, we are on all of the other podcast platforms as well. All right, now I'm really going to say thank you so much for being here. And I will see you very soon. Bye.
Aren't my theme songs fun? I found them at Purple Planet Music. You can find music for your projects there too. Just go to purple-planet.com.